Alrighty folks, it's Skip Jeffries here, kinda late, well not real late on a Saturday, 7:30. Just doing a functional check on the 3D print that I just did here for this wreath. We're just gonna do rough measurements and make sure it just kinda fits the bill here. We tried to get it at about 4 1/4, and it looks like, yeah, we're pretty close. We're a little over, just a hashtag over 4 1/4, so I think this will work. The other main thing was fitability of this hole here to fit our tie rod, and that works, so I think we're golden there. This will actually work. The main tell will probably be tomorrow when we actually put it inside the terracotta pot. I was going to do an extreme 3D build on this thing, but we kept it simple. I mean, there's a cone function that you can do, and we just did our bottom and our top radius, and I think this will work. I didn't want to mess around with doing a butt ton of prints, and it just didn't make sense. So I guess the next thing here, we've actually got to pull this wreath out and see if we can get this thing put together. It's been a while since I've had this thing out, and do a functional test on that too. If I remember right, yeah, it's got the connector here, our plug in, so we've got an on off dimmer, or no, it's a timer. So we'll see how this will go with connecting directly into the light. There should be a plug hopefully in the box here. And some screws are what we're hoping for. Ultimate goal here. So just kind of lining up your connectors and going from there. And man, I wish I had a bigger table. We're gonna have to expand out here. There's our bolt kit. Let me pull this camera back, give us a little bit more room here. So we got our power connector and our 3 bolts here. This thing is pretty good size. I was thinking, I don't know what the diameter is roughly about. It's almost 3 foot, so it's a good size wreath. Looking at our connectors here, I think it's just simple. Lost a bolt system here. And I think you got to start by, let's probably connect this thing together. And I just must have a hole in the bag here. But just simple bolt together action. Nothing fancy. And hopefully this will be the year we get it up. I'm thinking, got close last year. Closer than we got the year before. But my goal is to hopefully have this sucker hung tomorrow. If the weather holds, and I guess our JB Weld glue holds the bolt in place. We'll do that ops check in the morning tomorrow, maybe the afternoon. We'll let the sun kind of hit it for a little bit. I think we'll kind of reverse these bolts here. One going one way, one going the other. Yeah, man, we're gonna lose battery on this camera. Been highly unimpressed with the results of this Inasco camera. It's been slowly kind of dying over the phase of I think I've had it for almost a year now, but I think it's time to kind of call it quits and replace it. It's been my kind of go-to little action camera because it's nice and light. And the batteries used to hold up longer than what they do, and I don't know what is going on with these. But yeah, it's just been... Now they do give you a little wrench in the kit itself. And it's nothing fancy. You could probably go with something a little bit stylish. I mean, a ratchet would probably save you some time. I'm not going to dig out a ratchet, so we're just going to try to get this thing put together and maybe let it sit overnight. We may come back in here and fluff it in the morning. Well, this is taking forever. I'm trying to keep an eye on this camera here because this battery's about to die. And if it does die, I will switch to a ratchet. So the story behind this wreath, kind of an interesting story. We picked it up, I think it might have been on sale, online purchase. I can't remember where my wife got it from. And we got some funk in the threads on this one. So let's see if we can back this one off and clear it out. But yeah, she ordered this online and it didn't come with the bolts. So I contacted the company to get some bolts on order. And instead of just sending bolts, they sent us a whole nother wreath. So we got another one up in the attic, and her thought process was to put both these things up. But in order to do that, I've got to figure out how we're going to mount it on the other side of the house, because I think she wants to put it up above our garage. We've got a window. I think that's where she wants it. So that's going to take some figuring out to do. I wonder if we got a crescent wrench in here. Thought I had something. Just need something to hold these bolts while I'm giving her the twist turn here, just to get it kind of somewhat tight. It's not the greatest setup. We don't want to loosen them. Okay. Do the same with this other side. Okay. We didn't flip-flop them, but it's a little late now. I just want to get this done. I'm tired. Kind of late night. I guess there was another set of screws for wrenches in there. Set that up in the attic. Now we got to find our connectors. Should have one here. And there's the other one. So it's pretty much, I don't know if you can see here, you got a half cylinder, and we'll just kind of line those up, push them in, and then tighten down. And we'll do the same with this side here, with this here. Should be similar, and the lighting kind of sucks, and I'm sorry for it. But we'll just kind of line that up, push it down, and kind of tighten it. And we'll do a quick ops check on this bad boy. Let's flip it over. Oh, handy light. See if this bad boy actually goes on. Oh yeah, she's lit. So happy about that. Now what you can do, like you do with your trees, you just kind of fluff it out and make it look all nice and golden here. The box kind of bends up your branches, so try to make it look as lifelike as you can with it being a fake tree. Like I said, we may fluff maybe more in the morning. So this project's been kind of several processes to get going here. And I'm hoping tomorrow we will meet our goal that we should have met 3 years ago. And I'm sorry it took so long. It's just coming up with something that worked. And it was a pretty simplistic problem solve with it. And I'm surprised I didn't look at it more closely than what I did. I was overthinking the process and tried to over-engineer something that could be pulled on and off. And what we actually came up with, I think, will give us the same effect. Just less mechanicals and less failures. And it should hold the weight of this thing. Like I said, I want to say it weighed out about 35 pounds, but that seems a little heavy. I would say probably closer to 20. I mean, it's a pretty hefty wreath. You're talking a 3-foot diameter, so there's a lot of beef in it. I'll pretend that didn't happen. But yeah, we'll just kind of straighten and fluff these things out. And hopefully we'll get this will become a staple with our outside decorations here. And I've got a couple more lights I want to hang on some bushes down below, and I think we'll be done and ready for Christmas. So tomorrow will be D-Day for everything, if everything works out. But anyways, guys, I think this is it for me for tonight. I've edited videos and all kinds of crazy stuff this weekend. It's been kind of nice to have the time to actually do that, and it's been kind of fun. So yeah, we're gonna stop this here and just we'll pick it up tomorrow.